All right, what's up, guys? Just wanted to go through some basics of the sauce indicator for 2026. Very first thing is when you subscribe through WAP, you put your TradingView name in and go up here to indicators, and you're going to go to invite only here. And obviously I have a ton, but that's where yours will be. See right here, the sauce 2026 indicator, add it to your chart and it will pop up right here. So the stock settings are for NQ on the 2-minute chart. I've tested a million different time frames and this is what works best for now. They're constantly being optimized, so I will be active in the Discord to let anyone know if there are updates to the settings, but for right now this is working great. There are plenty of different ways to use this indicator as far as risk reward. That is all up to you. I'm going to show you a simple way to use it that has been pretty effective, and at the same time you really have to use this as confluence to your trading. It should not be used blindly to just enter when you see a signal. There's going to be plenty of days where there aren't signals at all, and that's pretty common. It signals trades about 3 days a week, and one of the best things about this indicator is it's pretty good at staying out of choppy markets. So I just want to show a couple examples. This is from January 14th of 2026. So I think one of the most simple ways to use this is just using a 2-to-1 risk reward and moving your stop to break even at 1-to-1. So whatever your risk is, that's up to you. On this particular example, the stop loss is 173 ticks. Stop loss just above the entry candle, and your entry is at the close of the signal candle. So we're getting in here. Stop loss is going to be 173 ticks. TP would be whatever it is, 356, and break even is obviously somewhere in here. So just looking at this, if you entered here, yep, there was a little bit of drawdown, but it did hit the TP before going to break even, which would have been about right here. And for me, that's good for the day. I am a huge advocate of take your win and call it a day. I know that's an unpopular opinion because people want to sit in front of the screens all day, but that's the freedom of trading is, if you can be done with your day, depending on where you are, but first couple hours of the market, that's a pretty awesome life. Something else to mention here is these settings and this indicator is optimized to trade the morning session in New York, so 9:30 to noon. And if you're elsewhere in the world, obviously do the math and figure out what that time is for you. But the first 2.5 hours is all you need. So looking back at this January example, so we've got this winning trade, so I would be done for the day. But let's say you missed that one, whatever. Here you've got to just call it 250 tick stop. So this would have been a break-even trade. Come back in here. This third trade, there's no way I'm taking this after this, and this price action. To me, this is way too low to be shorting after we've moved 250 points down from open. That's just asking to be ruined, but it is what it is. So I'm just gonna scroll forward here and see what we get. So the next day, no trades, and this is why I love this indicator. This is horrible. This is just asking to get wrecked, and we got no trades that day. So I love that it keeps me out of conditions like this. All right, so we've got another short here, and this is kind of a tough example because we did straight dump it open, pulled back, and then got the short signal. So this I would have taken for sure based on one thing, and that's market structure. So if you look to the left, we came down and we've still got this obvious swing low right here to take out. And there's no way, well, there's always a way, but it's unlikely that we've got this whole trend liquidity that has been taken down to here and we're not going to run this low. So again, if we use the 2-to-1 method and you get in here, stop is super tight, stop 70 ticks, so 140 would be your target. You know, easy 2-to-1 trade there, done for the day. One trade, done. We'll do one more and see where we're at. So next day, no trades. Here's another perfect example of, yes, we pumped a lot, but we've got an obvious target here in yesterday's highs. So we're going to get long right there. $170 stop, 340 target. Bam. 2-to-1. Done for the day. See, then you don't have to worry about this long or this short. You're chilling. So this is the easiest way to use this indicator. I've had people send me all kinds of different settings. They use ATR, they use static stop, and it is all personal preference. I'm not going to tell you how to use it because it can be used a million different ways. This is just the easiest and what seems like the most effective way to use it. So that's it. Hope you guys are having a great day. Trade safe and talk soon.